2 weeks into the second leg of the Velux 5 Oceans Round the World Yacht Race, and American Brad Van Loo has snatched the lead on the epic 7,000 nautical mile journey from Cape Town in South Africa to Wellington in New Zealand. Battling the notorious Southern Ocean, one of the world's harshest environments, the winner of the first leg is proving once more why he's America's best solo skipper, and appears very relaxed aboard his boat Le Penguin.
It's been quite beautiful, actually. We had a rainbow earlier after a squall. We got birds all around us, which is quite amazing. It's really beautiful to be here. You know, this place, when it's right, is some fantastic sailing, and as you can see, this is a bit rough and it's very cold, but this is also a great mileage maker of weather, and it's not so much wind. You know, we're gusting up to about 40 knots, but you know, the waves are building, but nothing crazy, you know. But as you can see, we're hauling ass. We're doing about 22, 23 right now. These boats just eat up this shit, you know? And the big thing is to just keep it mellow so we don't break anything, because it's so cold. And coming out here and spending hours fixing stuff would be very difficult. So keeping it nice and mellow.
Less than 100 miles back from Van Loo is second place man Derek Hatfield. The veteran Canadian skipper is no stranger to the rigours of sailing in one of the remotest parts of the world, and has been keeping up his challenge for the Leg 2 honours.
Here we are at the end of week 2 on Active House, deep in the Southern Ocean, just past the Kerguelen Islands. And as you can see, today's a bright sunny day, but the last week has been full of ups and downs, particular one storm that lasted for about 35 hours or so. We saw 40 knots and big waves, 10-meter waves, and huge seas. Of course, I got knocked down once, and the boat got rolled on its side. Luckily the mast didn't hit the water, but a lot of things got shifted around inside the cabin. I've since passed Gutek. I think he's having trouble with his autopilots. I really don't relish that problem, because down here it's the autopilot is everything. Of course, continue to chase Brad. He's pulled away a little bit because now we're dealing with a high pressure system that's just moved over us, and I'm speeding up a little bit now, but hopefully he's slowing down a bit.
Locked in a furious battle with Hatfield and only a couple of miles back from the Canadian is Zbigniew Kwiatkowski. The Pole has put in a brilliant performance aboard his boat Operon Racing, leading the race up until the Christmas weekend. Unfortunately for the 36-year-old, ongoing problems with his boat's steering system is making for a hugely tricky passage to New Zealand. To make matters worse, Kwiatkowski and his boat have been battered by 50-knot winds and 10-metre high waves. Following Chris Stanmore Major's disastrous tactical mistake at the beginning of Ocean Sprint 2, the Briton is over 700 miles behind the leading trio. Stanmore Major is now involved in a daunting game of catch-up in the race across the Southern Ocean. Feeling more at home aboard his boat Spartan after a very troublesome first leg, Stanmore Major will need a minor miracle if he's to challenge for a podium place.
The boat's running very, very well. I'm really happy with her. I'm just unhappy that we couldn't be a little bit closer to the other guys, a little bit more in contention. But I'm not gonna break her trying to catch up. If I've made a mistake, hold my hand up, that's mine. But I need to get to New Zealand in one piece so I can start the next race. So it's pretty good down here. I'm in good spirits, the boat's in one piece, and we're very, very happy.
Meanwhile, beleaguered skipper Christophe Bullens still remains dockside in Cape Town. The Belgian returned to port almost a week ago and is still desperately trying to fix a broken mast track. The former soldier is due to set sail at 5 AM on Saturday morning. With the rest of the fleet battling freezing conditions, mountainous seas and a further 4,000 miles to the finish, the leading Eco 60 yacht is expected to catch a first glimpse of New Zealand around the 10th of January.